right, welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday, Employment Wednesday on the Morning Routine, and I've got Brandon and I've got Zach with us. You all know the Zach Wyse with us today to talk more American Graffiti, a little Modesto stuff, a little work stuff. Starting with, did you know?
Did I know what?
Did you know that George Lucas? He didn't just start out as a massive movie director.
Say what?
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I had no idea.
That actually blows my mind. I didn't even know that.
So his dream job was actually to be a race car driver. Didn't really pan out. Big accident, he got in. He did go to MJC for a little bit though, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And then his first job was not even in like a retail setting or anything. He was just taking photos of race cars and at the racetrack and stuff like that.
Oh man,
that was his first paid gig. So the point is, George Lucas had to start somewhere. In employment, we have to start somewhere.
You do.
So let's start with Zach. So I preach all the time here on the Morning Routine that Zach is the guy you go to for employment stuff. In fact, Brandon, what's Zach's email address?
Zwise@bcdi.org.
Boom, we always say that, right? So Zach, tell us all a little bit about what you do. I mean, we all kind of get it, so recap real fast, but then why should people be emailing you?
Well, number one, email me. There are a lot of jobs out there. Number one, I'm going to just get right to the point, you guys. There is a lot of employment opportunity. Number two, the starting point is such an important thing, and it's a scary step for us to get over. But remember, as we enter the workforce, our first job, like George Lucas here, might not be our dream.
George Lucas.
Yeah, this isn't George Lucas. Yeah.
I mean,
sorry.
Yeah, I don't even look like him.
Yeah.
I don't even sound like him. Zach was a weird reference.
I don't know, that was random. But the thing, we were talking, like Carl was talking about George Lucas earlier, he had another dream as well. And so we all have our dreams, you guys, but we all have to put ourselves out there first. And so what I can help you do is I can help you navigate those first steps of employment and help you get into that first job, become employed. And what's very important about that first step in becoming an employee, you guys, is it shows future employers that you're employable. And it shows, so not only is it a reference, we talk about all that stuff here, references and all this, but it also shows future employers that, hey, this is somebody that I can work with, this is somebody that follows. So remember, you guys, and I've been preaching this a lot, I know, actually Brandon and I kind of were speaking a little bit about this last week. Even Brandon here, and I'll let him tell his story in a minute, for example, he just recently has gotten his feet wet in this new position. This is...
not physical.
No, he's not in a pool. He's not in a pool. But he's got his feet, he's put himself out there, he's in a job, and now he's already discussing and thinking about the future. What's next? And that's another thing too, I think that's so important about first employment, is once you get yourself in that employment, you start realizing certain things you like and don't like as well. So you're also learning when you begin employment. So guys, honestly, please come see me. Sit down, talk with me. Mondays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, from 11 to 12. I have a group. I can't get everybody in there, but if you want to talk to me about being a part of that group and learning some other stuff, you have wonderful trainers out here, and they do a wonderful job with the training, and then you can come see me, and we can just keep learning that stuff. And I will sit down with you and navigate the whole application process. I will navigate the resume process. I will help you navigate the phone calls. I will be there for your orientation, and I will be there for any other needs you need. So that's the other cool part about it. You're not alone. A lot of us had to start our jobs, and we didn't have support systems, and I can tell you, I was nervous and scared when I started my first job.
And the support piece, I think, is the part that everyone kind of misses, and they don't understand. And I think there's even a little bit of fear about even the man, the myth, the legend, the Zach Wyse. Oh my gosh, if I talk to him, then I have to get a job?
Oh!
That's not the case, is it?
No, if you get, Carl's 100% right with that, you guys. Sometimes the first stage is just talking. It doesn't mean we have to do anything else. Sometimes just sitting around and talking. Me asking you questions, you asking me all the questions that you want to ask me. Please, you can start right there. Heck, if you want to just come in and fill out an application and don't plan on even getting a job, come in and do that.
It's good practice.
I'll practice.
All those little things, I'm just going to talk about them, I'm going to ask some questions, I'm going to fill out an application, I'm going to look at some jobs online. None of that is a commitment that you have to go to work and that you have to take a job.
100% right. 100% right. And that is, and Carl, he brings up another great point, you guys. In the process of looking for work or talking about work, or even if you're interested and you want to start pursuing work, nothing's final until you start the job. You can always back up. You can always say, "Ooh, I'm not quite ready." There's always, you can always take your time and get into it and do it when you're comfortable and you're ready. And like Carl said, that support system, I think about some of my first jobs, and yeah, I know my parents could have done the job for me, but sometimes, I kind of wish they were just sitting there because I had some rough days when I first started. So even just having that support system.
I was a really bad speller, and I had no one to check my resumes when I turned them in.
There you go.
I had employers ask me, "Are you really in school?" Because my spelling was so bad on the resume or on the application that they didn't believe that I continued in school.
Oh no, yeah.
I once had really bad organization skills. Because I was always used to my I don't know, I guess when I was a teenager, my room was always messy and stuff like that, and I just wasn't really so used to it. But as soon as I got that first job and stuff like that, I started learning how to organize stuff a little bit more better.
Oh, nice. Yeah. See, that's pretty awesome, man. Work can also help with our own personal things as well. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool, Brandon. Yeah. But you guys, please, I love the company. I love talking. You guys all know that. And I love talking. I love hanging out with you guys. I mean, that's what I'm here for. And I'm here to support you in any way you want to look for employment, whether it's just filling it out or going for the job. So you guys, please, Wyse at bcdi.org. And
Zach, the word finder man.
That's right. So real quick, we're going to check in with our friends. One of them is actually right there. We're going to go back in the past with that guy. But also, Ray's posting some jobs right here. Look at those jobs. Then email that guy right there, the Zach Wyse. Let's check in with our friends right here.
How are you all? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's getting a little warmer, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Kind of makes me sad to watch. It's pointless to watch the weather in the summertime. You just put hot on your calendars. It saves you a lot of headache. But it is Wednesday. We are halfway through this week. Having a great week. We're going to go back to the bearded past with Zach. Today we talk about beards. Well, I pulled up this little article and it's done by Goliath.com, and they rank 12 of the most influential beards in music. And I thought I would start at number 12. Number 12, Frank Zappa. He, oh my gosh, he's actually more famous for his mustache, but he did grow a beard. He had quite the mustache. Definitely an interesting cat. Definitely a very talented musician. Very creative, I would say. But definitely Frank Zappa, the mustache. Also, too, Jim Morrison. I know a lot of us remember Jim Morrison. He had that little baby face. Well, as time kind of moved on and he started kind of exploring, that guy started getting a wild, crazy beard. And that came in at number 11. Number 10, George Harrison. He was the first of the Beatles, actually, the first Beatle of all those little baby-faced kids to grow a beard. And he eventually just kind of really threw that into part of his look. And he really does. He has a wonderful looking beard. C6 Steve, I personally don't know much about him. Ray actually just gave me a quick lowdown of this gentleman, and Ray was kind of surprised to even hear him. You know, he's epitomizes the deep South country blues look and sound. He self-describes himself as a hobo, and so yeah. But he's got a according to Ray, he looks like one. But yeah, he's got a very thick beard. It's around the mouth, growing from his chin. Just a wonderful looking beard. And I'm going to leave it with this right here. Former bassist for the Queens of Stone Age, Nick Oliveri. Definitely has a nice beard. I mean, it looks great. You know, a lot of us, he's got actually quite a remarkable scream as well, according to this article. But he's got a fine goatee as well. So, hey guys, if you're looking for some beard ideas, always check out some of these guys. There's a lot of articles out there. Check them out. All right, guys. Later. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's June the 8th, and today's National Day is, we've all got one, and if you don't, no, everybody has one of these. A best friend. Today's National Best Friend Day. We all have that friend. I have some very good friends, but I do have a best girlfriend that we've been friends since the 4th grade. Yeah, she's like a sister. She's my, you know, what do they say, sister from another mother or another father, whatever. But yeah, she now lives in Oregon, and she's lived there for quite a while, but we cannot talk for a month, and we pick up the phone and it was just like yesterday we were talking. You know, that's a best friend. You don't necessarily always have to be seeing him every day, talking to him every day, texting with him every day, all those kinds of things. You just know that's your best friend, and anytime you do need them, you pick up the phone, they're there for you. They don't say, oh no, I'll get back to you. No, they're your best friend, and they're gonna want to hear or help whatever it is, whenever it is. We've been through lots of stuff, me and my best friend. And you got to think, I'm older, remember? So 4th grade, we've been friends for years, so I'm not telling you. But it's a lot of years, over 40 years. And our kids kind of grew up together too, and now our kids have kids, and they haven't been able to meet, but we hope one day that they'll all get to meet, and that'll be really cool too. I've been to all their weddings, they've been to my kids' weddings, so you know, best friends are somebody that's going to be with you for life. If you do have that best friend that doesn't live that close, and maybe it's been a few, you know, weeks or something, and you haven't said hi or what's up, what are you doing? Maybe today's the day, because today is National Best Friend Day.
Your car is uglier than I am. Wait, what?
All right, and we're back with Brandon and Zach, and we heard about Zach and what you guys need to do and how easy it is, and just to get comfortable with the conversation. But Brandon, let's get your story a little bit. How long have you been here at BCI and TCI?
So I've been here for about 2 or 3 years, I would say.
2 or 3 years?
Yeah, so like 2 or 3 years, and it's been a long struggle for me to like get a job, because like, you know, especially when the pandemic hit, because like we had to like, you know, do all we didn't know what to do with a lot of stuff, and I guess you could say I know Zach's guilty of this too. I mean, we've all gotten a bit lazy ever since the start of the pandemic. You know, it happens. You know, like I'm guilty of that too. It's just, you know, and we just like, it's like by the time 2021 came around, you know, everything started easing up a little bit. We got like less COVID restrictions, especially with the beginning of 2022. You know, like they're starting to lift all the mask mandates everywhere and stuff like that.
That's helped you get this where you're working now?
Yes, it's helped me get to where I'm working now, of course, because like right now I'm currently employed at John's Incredible Pizza, and I recently, what is it? I've just been doing really good over there. I've been there for the past like 2-3 months, I would say. And I've done really well over there. Like I was completely overwhelmed when I first came over there. Like I didn't know exactly
what is your job there.
So I'm a busser, slash, you know, what is it, dining attendant. So basically what we do is just like we take people's dirty dishes, we put them like on this cart, that's the busing cart or whatever, and we just take it over and whenever it gets like piled up and stuff like that, we just take it over to the dishwashers, stack them up for them over there, and then they just wash the dishes.
So what was nervous about that beginning for you? What was making you nervous in that role?
Because honestly, I didn't really know what the heck I was doing.
Yeah.
The first time, I had to like learn everything from scratch again, like because I was used to doing a certain thing at my other job. It's kind of because you know how, because basically you're used to doing something from your previous job, even if it's like a like a volunteer job, but like now you're leveling up, you're going into like a different one.
Leveling up, I love that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So we always think of it as just kind of climbing the corporate ladder. I'm leveling up.
Like thinking it like a video game, you know, like moving to the next level, you know?
Like start flashing.
Yeah, definitely.
Running through everything. That's sweet.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, seriously. Like,
forget that upward mobility stuff. It's leveling up. It's going to rebrand that one. Nice.
No, but seriously, guys, you just, like I said, it took me a while to get there and stuff like that, but I figured out the rhythm and the whole dining and everything, and then and then like after a couple of weeks of that, they put me into like dishwashing. Oh my gosh, I did not like that, guys. Seriously, it was so bad. Like all the dishes were like stockpiling up and stuff like that, and I was just like, man, I don't know if I can do this, but I contacted Zach about it. I was like, hey, you think you could help me get back into my dining attendant position? Because I don't think this is the right kind of thing for me. So yeah, I tried it out for a couple of weeks. It didn't work out, so they moved me back to dining attendant. And from there, they just been saying that I've been doing really well, that I'm a really good worker. They say that I'm one of the fastest people over there, that I work pretty quickly and stuff. So yeah, just, you know, like I said, guys, if you guys are nervous about anything, about, you know, anything at all, whether if it's your past job, your previous job, or anything, talk to the man Zach Wyse. He'll definitely help you out with anything whatsoever.
Yeah, I pounded to the hating dishwashing. I was a dishwasher for a little while. I hated it.
I, on the other hand, was a dishwasher, guys. I loved it. I just gave myself a new title. I was the sanitation supervisor.
See, he leveled himself.
I leveled myself up.
Nice, yeah. I was not. Dishwashing is not bad. What I didn't like about it was the place I was working. It was it was like the Grill House and Tap Room on Lake Washington up in Seattle. Anyway, it was like in this little nook. So it was like off the kitchen in this little corner, and it was getting so hot and sweaty.
Oh yeah,
that's true. So breathable, and the machine kind of wrapped around. You know, the dishwasher. It was just miserable. If I could just wash the dishes outside, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But the space made it just horrible. So it's always different somewhere else. But you know what? cool part about that story, though, that I really like is, although you had apprehension around it, and you were kind of scared, you didn't like it, you didn't just like, oh, I quit, you know?
Yeah.
You called, you asked for help, and that is a power move in business, in having jobs and employment, just in your life. Ask for help. Nobody cares. Actually, we're all afraid to ask for help because we go, oh, I'm gonna look stupid. They're gonna think I'm dumb.
I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that too, guys.
We all kind of feel that way, but the reality is, when someone asks me for help, that's the furthest thing from my mind.
Right?
You know, it's always, oh, I'm so happy to help. And really, when you ask for help, isn't that the response you get?
Yeah,
Everyone's always just happy to help,
of course.
right?
No one ever seems put out when you ask for help.
Right.
Even though you think you're going to put them out. Because I always, or you think, well, I should know this, I'm going to look, you know, but your pride. Yeah.
Remember, guys,
pride on
there's no
yourself.
such thing as asking. There's no such thing as a stupid question when you're asking for help when it comes to work. So
That is absolutely right. That's great advice right there.
yeah.
Nice. All right, so let's bring this all back around to American Graffiti. Point is, George Lucas had to start somewhere.
Yes.
We all have to start somewhere, and one of the best places to start is right there. The Zach Wyse.
I'm
is a
waiting,
great
guys.
place to start. Just start asking those questions. Start thinking about it. We're all working towards that goal here. So start asking the questions. Start joining Zach on some just writing a resume.
Yeah, just
I don't know if I'm going to
honestly.
give my resume to anybody, but I'm going to write one.
Yeah, you know, Kirk, that's great. I mean, I actually was just speaking to somebody right before I came in here, and Monday we're simply going to sit down and just work on the resume together. I mean,
Simple as that.
It's as simple as that, and you know, trust me, come in the office, I'll make it enjoyable too. It won't be like we're just working on the resume. We'll have some fun too.
Yeah. So you got to get started somewhere, just like I said, George Lucas. So it is Wednesday. This is Employment Wednesday. So 1 o'clock, we got the Zach Wyse talking employment. Maybe he'll relate it back to American Graffiti. Maybe he'll do a little dance in the beginning to get us all pumped up and ready to go.
I'm sorry, you guys are going to have to listen to me twice. No.
So for Brandon and Zach and the Morning Routine, have a great Wednesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
May the workforce be with you all.